Peace Light of Bethlehem is travelling to Poland, and in Rzeszów, the Dominicans will host evangelicals in their chapel every Sunday. In Białystok, Lutherans have their own new chapel, inviting parishioners and guests. The Sant'Egidio organisation continues its fight against AIDS. And in Northern Ireland, Catholic schools and Bishop Donald McKeown are opposing plans for abortion education imposed by London. Want to fly on a cob of corn? Soon you might, as Boeing 787 has made an eco-friendly flight from London to New York using fuel from natural waste. News for Tuesday, December 5th. Safira Radio invites you.
On December 10th, the Peace Light of Bethlehem will arrive in Poland. Polish Scouting Association members will receive it from Slovak scouts in Zakopane. This year's campaign theme, Let's Make Peace, encourages reflection on peace as both internal and external harmony. Over 3,000 scouts will spread the light across Poland. The light, symbolizing hope and kindled in the Grotto of the Nativity, travels the world, inspiring aid and solidarity. In Poland, it will be used, among other things, to light candles for the Christmas charity Aid for Children by Caritas.
Amid political changes in Poland, Dominican Father Paweł Gruzinski expressed concern about the future of the Catholic Church in the country. In an interview with Newsweek, Gruzinski emphasised that the clergy are adopting a wait-and-see attitude towards potential actions of the new government, which may address the separation of church and state. The Dominican points out the internal problems of the Church, such as the departure of the faithful, insufficient handling of sexual crimes among the clergy, and the bishop's lack of understanding for social changes. Ignoring the Pope's suggestions about including the faithful in discussions about the Church's future is also significant.
In Rzeszów, on the first Sunday of Advent, a special Lutheran service took place in a chapel rented from the Dominicans at Dominikanska Street 15. The service, attended by residents of Rzeszów and its surroundings, was enriched with confession and Holy Communion. The ceremony was led by Pastor Dariusz Sławomir Chwastek from Nowy Sącz. The interest of the residents indicates a growing need for spiritual support in the local community. The next Lutheran service is scheduled for January 7th at 10 a.m.
In Białystok, a new chapel for the Evangelical Augsburg parish was consecrated. The ceremony was attended by Bishop Jerzy Samies, Bishop Paweł Hauser, and Pastor Tomasz Wigłasz. The event symbolises the community's long-term effort and commitment. The previous chapel, used for almost 17 years, became too small, prompting expansion. The ceremony gathered ecumenical guests and parishioners. The parish in Białystok has existed for 220 years.
39 million people worldwide live with HIV, 53% of whom are women. The Sant'Egidio community, in connection with World AIDS Day, highlights progress and hope in the fight against HIV and AIDS. The DREAM program, operating in sub-Saharan Africa for 22 years, contributes to improved healthcare by offering free treatment and prevention for 500,000 people. The community emphasizes the importance of education and cooperation in reducing new infections, especially among young women.
In Northern Ireland, Catholic school directors oppose the British government's plan that includes sex education and proposes the introduction of abortion education. The region's Catholic Church leader, Bishop Donald McKeown, strongly objects to proposals that do not provide exceptions for denominational schools. He emphasises parents' right to decide on education in line with their convictions. The bishop encourages participation in public consultations to allow residents to express their opposition to these changes.
Iga Świątek, known not only for her tennis achievements, but also for charitable activities, helped raise 17,000 zloty for the Elephants on the Balcony Foundation. Świątek participated in various charity initiatives, including those for children affected by the war in Ukraine. Her latest action took place during the foundation's banquet, aimed at funding psychiatric assistance for children. Świątek's autographed sports dress was auctioned.
Boeing 787 flew from London to New York on aviation fuel made from waste. The plane used fuel derived 88% from animal fats and corn waste. The flight was without passengers. The airlines have not disclosed whether passengers will be allowed to bring popcorn and lard on board for such commercial flights. Nevertheless, this could be a significant step towards reducing CO2 emissions in aviation, provided oil syndicates allow it.
That's all in today's news service from Safira Radio. We're glad you're with us. May God bless us all.